Hey guys, what's going on? Adam Sider here with the Homemade Entrepreneur. So in this video, it's actually something that I've never done before. I'm actually going to do a review of another person's video. This person is Patrick Bet David. If you don't know who he is, I highly recommend you go follow his channel. His channel is called Valuetainment. The first link in the description box below is going to link over to this exact video.
I want you to be doing before thinking about entrepreneurship. I remember when I worked at Bally Total Fitness.
Here he is. This is the guy. Very smart guy. He knows what he's talking about. If you do not follow him, go follow him right now. So I'm not going to play every second of this video. That's actually all I'm going to play. I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to talk about the 10 key points, the things to do before becoming an entrepreneur. I'm going to talk about which ones I believe are the most important ones and why. So let's jump to that. So number one is learn to self-motivate. That is very important. You need to self-motivate, because if you are not motivated and you can't motivate yourself and nobody else can, what are you going to do? An entrepreneur motivates themselves. They motivate other people as well. But if you can't motivate yourself, I guarantee you it's going to be very hard for you to motivate anybody else as well. Number two, save, save, save. An entrepreneur needs money. If you don't have money, your entrepreneurship is gonna go down the drain very quickly. Business takes money. I know a lot of people tell you, and I've said it before, you don't need money to make money. And in a lot of cases, you don't. But if you want to grow, you want to be successful, you need money to make money. Number three, learn how to sell. Patrick Bet David is actually in the insurance business. So, if you don't know who he is, go check him out, like I said. But he knows how to sell. Okay, he is a very good salesman. He wouldn't be where he is today if he couldn't sell. Nobody that makes a lot of money, no billionaires, no multimillionaires, have made their money by not knowing how to sell. Whether they sell a product, whether they sell themselves, a service, whatever it is, they know how to sell. Number four, work for an entrepreneur. This is something that a lot of people talk about. Even Tai Lopez himself mentions this all the time. You need to find a mentor. Even if they don't pay you to work with them, find somebody that you can intern with. Find somebody that you can do work for free. Just shadow them. By doing that, you're going to learn a lot of the tricks of the trade. You're going to learn skills that would probably take 10, 20 years to learn. All because you're following somebody that is actually doing it. They're in the business, they're in the trenches, they're doing this every single day. Number five, network, build contacts and relationships. If you are not networking with other people, other like-minded people, you are missing out on a huge opportunity, because these like-minded people, such as Patrick Bet David, Tai Lopez, whoever, myself, it doesn't matter. Find somebody that you can network with, that you can bounce ideas off of, because these people that you may not know much about or really who they are now, they could be the person that really pushes you to that next level. Number six, work 80 hours per week for 12 to 24 months. Most people look at this and like, you're crazy. No entrepreneur is going to work, for 12 to 24 months and work 80 hours a week. You know what? Yeah, a lot of people do. When I first started, I was working so many hours. I think I worked more hours than I actually slept. Okay? And the reason you have to do that is because you're never going to get anywhere. The more you work now, the less you have to work in the future. Okay, so work those hours. Number seven, learn how to research and learn fast. That is very important. No matter what business you want to get into, you need to research it. And Pat Flynn actually wrote a book about, it's called Will It Fly? And that is a great book. I highly recommend it. I'll put a link to that as well down below Patrick Bet David's video, and the link to Valuetainment, just the channel. But you need to go check out Pat Flynn's book, because Will It Fly is pretty much talking about research and figuring out if it's gonna work, because you don't want to do something if it's not even gonna work. Number eight, build an audience. So one thing I will just want to point out is, to make money, you don't need a huge audience. So Patrick Bet David, he has 306,000 subscribers here on his channel. I know he probably has an email list. He has all this other stuff. So there's probably a pretty big audience so that he can sell to. But you don't need a very big audience. Here's an example. I actually asked my friends and family. I actually asked a bunch of them. There's probably 100 and some friends and family of mine. I asked them, would you be interested in learning how to make money online? That's all I asked them. Send them a text message, send them an email, send them messages over on Facebook. About 40 of them responded, yes, I'd be interested. And about 30, I think there was 31, 32 people that actually gave me their email address. So I put their email address in. I had 32 people that I could sell to. Then I made this small little course teaching them how to make money online, and I sold it to them. Okay, $10 a piece. Okay, not all 31, 32 bought it. I think there was 18, 19 people that bought it. The rest just kind of looked at, oh well. So $10 a piece, 18, 19 people, $180, $190, just by asking my friends and family, would you be interested in learning how to make money online? Okay, so you don't need a huge audience. Most people think you need a huge audience. You don't. You can start with very, very minimal amount of people. Okay, learn your strengths and different industries. So you need to learn your strengths. You need to understand what your strengths are, but also you need to be very aware of what your weaknesses are. The reason I say this is because just because you have a strength in marketing, you might not have a strength in sales. Okay, you might know how to get out there and get people to respond to whatever it is you're putting out there. But if you can't sell them on something, how are you ever going to make money? Nobody out there in the world has ever made money by not selling something. Like we just talked about, you have to sell something, whether it's product, yourself, a service, something. There needs to be some type of value exchanging hands, or nobody is going to pay you any money. And lastly, put yourself in death ground situations. So, and I'm actually not gonna talk about that one. I want you to go to his video. I want you to go over to the video, like I said, in the description box below. First link, go check it out. And I want you to listen to what he has to say about the death ground. Okay, this is something I think he's gonna explain a whole lot better than I could. So go check it out. Now, hopefully you like this video. Like I said, it's very different from what I normally do, but I wanted to put it out there because this is a video I've watched probably 4 or 5 times, maybe a little less than that. I don't know, 3 times. But I've watched this video multiple times because it's that good. All of his videos. Go check them out. Valuetainment. Hopefully you like my video. If you do, smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll put my subscription link in the description box below as well. And I'll talk to you guys very soon.